And a good morning to you. Time to go and get some gas for the mower. Bang, bang. Let's do that right now. We were left with no gas, so we're going to figure out how if I can get 3 tanks in here today. And we got here. Got no space for nothing there. And I know 2 will fit in here. That one. And another one to these ones. And I got to take the dog in, I think tomorrow. Oh, and I got to get this freaking rototiller out as well soon. Because up in the garden there, it looks like a dandelion patch. And that one way over there, the potato patch, looks pretty near dead. But being that the wife isn't going to garden much anymore, I don't think, I might as well just start freaking rototilling it all in. Okay, I suppose that'd be alright like that. Could leave that there under instructions. And this one is small, and it should just fit like that. And if I don't go too fast, well, that's another thing I gotta get out of here. Somehow, some way, a bunch of salty sand got in here. Oh well. Let me see what else we got in here. Gas cans. I got a whole wagon full of them. But this one here I think is toast. It's somehow collapsed. And it's not tight. We got 3 of those. I don't think I'll be able to stand there long enough to fill up any more than these 3, due to the fact that when you get older, you seem to end up with, oh, and I want to clean up this rock pile because you can see it's getting overtaken again. It's going to be something to do. I got to be careful because I don't want to put chemicals in there because it'll kill that tree there. And these ones are big buggers. Okay, I want to get some gloves while I think of it. Ugh. And some water, which is an afterthought. Okay. There's 1 and 2. And gloves. There. Not good enough. And I don't think this will last very long. Clean it off. Oh, there's one of the dogs. I hope I did start this thing. Yeah. Well, this is a nice feature. I went looking at more or new or used Jeep. Well, new actually. I started out looking at new, and that was Jeep Grand Cherokee, because the main reason is I can get in here without feeling like I'm getting squished. Now, let's go way. Tip you back. Or for an area view. Yeah, pretty cool. They had, he showed me two. He says, would you be rather interested in use? I says, well, I'll see what you got. They had one, an Outlander returned. It was 2025, and they wanted $53,000 for it. And I thought, oh, geez, that's a lot less than we pay for. When this one here was new, it was like 70 grand all in. So this thing was 53, and another $1,400 on it for shipping and all that crap. Then there was another one there. They only wanted $45 for it, and it was like the Jeep that's got 3 rows of seats, Grand Cherokee with the 3 rows of seats. And I thought, geez, I really like that one because of the dogs. They could get their own in the very, very back, and then there'll be a row that if we end up putting seats for the kids in here, I can just leave the dog in the back, put the kids in, and then we're good to go. And if we have the dog and we go get extra groceries, we can just put them in the back seat. And the other day, last week, if you can see through the hedge, there's a big bald spots on the far row of trees. He took one down and opened up the view. Well, he had to take it down because it was rotting. Anyway, let's just get going here. I gotta get the gas. What time is it? No idea. Pop a couple of peppermints in. Hang on. 4 should do the trick. Oh, fix my pants. Kill the radio. Just waiting for this Uconnect thing to get its thing done. That's the radio. And turn the air conditioner on. Drop it to 17 should do the trick. And then when I get the gas in here, I'll put it on full cold onto the floor. Okay, check, wallet, gas, gloves, water. We're off and running here. Look at this, I just cut this like 3 days ago. And at the rate that the dandelions pop back up, it's unbelievable. And in all honesty, I could probably cut this again. I'll come back and I'm going to walk through the grass with my boots and see if the toes will get all wet this morning. But anyway, I got to cut it anyway, so. But if I don't forget, I think, oh, look at this, the road's still soaked. I can see water glistening off of the vegetation. Oh, looks like that. Put a piece of rubber plastic in between the camera and the case. Hopefully that'll stop a lot of the rattle. There's still a rattle in the dash, but it doesn't matter who you take it to, they can't figure it out, so we're stuck with it. And I'm not sure what day it is, but I gotta take tomorrow the dog, Friday the doctor, and I think they called about the part come in from Toronto to fix this freaking Jeep. Now this is getting into close to the 3rd month that we've been chasing this darn thing down. So hopefully they'll get it fixed this time. Well, we just had 3 days of rain, so it looks like the road's starting to dry up a bit, but the potholes will be back, that's for sure. And when we get potholes down at this end of the road, this very end, we know that the other end of the road, or all the way through till we get onto the chip seal, is going to be worse every step we take here. Every revolution of the tire. Anyway, we had the grandkids here for the weekend. And it worked out not too bad, actually. We had a little Max, he turned 3 the other day. So we had him for his 3rd birthday. And his sister Eris, who's 4, dropped off. She was sicker than the dog, but she didn't look too bad, I guess, at the beginning. But she got some kind of nasty bug in her. And the old upchucking started. And it was flying everywhere. So that was most of Friday night. Got her settled down somewhat. It was easier. Well, she came into her bedroom at 11 o'clock at night from the bedroom we had her in. And we just piled her into our bed with us, and I thought, wow, if she upchecks, then that's just going to be chaos in there. But she did pretty good. She was, I think what Giselle said was lethargic. She wasn't taking any juice. She wasn't taking any milk. And she was drinking water. And then finally that blew through the other end. So, all day Saturday, she spent the day in bed. And I spent all day entertaining Max. From the time we got up to the time we went to bed. And I did get a bit of a break when I put him down for a nap. We, all 3 of us had a nap. There's a little shocking there. I looked in the rear view mirror. That was me. So anyway, that was okay. And the next day, Sunday, oh, see that red ribbon there? Irving's hauling logs. He's telling his trucks to go in there. And that saves them coming through the rest of the community. And this won't help the road much. Because they'll have a couple hundred trucks probably go through there hauling logs out. Shame. If they selected cut, then we wouldn't end up with this big freaking mess on our side there. Just a mess. Oh well. Yeah, so Giselle and the kids pulled out about 10:30 yesterday morning. Eris was looking a lot better. She snapped out of it. And Max was doing good all day, all Sunday morning when he left. I stayed behind to miss the party, but to watch the dogs because we just had like 3 days of rain again. We got that coming up again this week, next weekend. So, I guess Giselle got Max to the party, and as soon as she opened up the door and put him on the ground, he started upchucking.
before he got into his party. Alright, so they had a party in Fredericton, and then they took him right after that to another city, Moncton, and they had another party for the other part of the family. I think he's directly involved with three different families now. Anyway, I'm not sure how he's doing today. But now that he's 3, he can go to this go-go daycare centers with his sister. He finally got him out of this one that they had in another town close to here. And I think what happened was, with him getting trained, they weren't too up on changing him when he got there. So he ended up with, I should have got in there. Oh well. I'm gonna go get the gas, and then I'll have a leak at the gas station, I guess. I can't go very far. So anyway, Max is 3. I'm not sure when Eris's birthday is. And then Will be 7 coming. December. Amazing how fast these kids are going. And the older they get, the slower I get. I'm not overly happy about getting old here, but there's not much I can do about it. Oh, I guess since the last time we came out this way, look at the trees. The leaves are all that new lime green version. And then they'll get a darker green. Oh, there's that skeleton still on the road. Don't know what it is, but it's... I think it might have been a coyote or something. It's just down to ribs sticking up onto the road. Oh, yeah. Pretty soon they'll be able to come down here and fix this part of the road. This big field over there on yonder hill. That's all cow pasture or hay or whatever. So we got, I don't know how many liters we got here. 20, 40, 50, 55 maybe. No, 60. This would be close to around $75, I think. Maybe a bit more, I'm not sure. Maybe a bit less. Depends on the size of the small tank. Bang, bang. Nice big maple. Ooh, pay attention here. And they fixed this part of the road over this ridge here. All the water comes down here and just wipes that gravel off on the right out. For some reason it doesn't just go down the ditch part, just wipes out the road. Well, that was a few gravel trucks. The water's not too bad in the creek. We'll see what this was like. Not bad, I guess. Bit high. A dumpy section down through here. There's a couple of nice houses, and there's a couple of kept up properties, but I don't know. It's 15 degrees out right now. Which is nice. We had it down to 5 degrees and we had a frost warning the other night too. It's a little bit more like the spring we all hoped for. I think we've only had like a couple of days that's been nice since spring started in April. And all the rest of them were cloudy, cold, wet. Very wet. Alright, oh, the big fat dog there. Yeah, this is basically pit bull country down here. Gas station. We go there first. Oh, somebody's fishing maybe.
Oh, there's a car coming. That rarely.
Huh. I suppose that's smart.
Don't think you can see anybody down there fishing.
No. I know what, the creek's not bad. I'm sure glad that Max decided he didn't want to watch. When we first put on Netflix, he wanted Coco Melon. Oh, that was so hard to freaking sit there with him, so I had to sit with him because he starts fiddling with stuff in my desk and around there. I got so many little objects that he can get into. You have to sit there. You just can't leave him alone for a second. After the Coco Melon, we watched something to do with Paw Patrol, I think it was called. Went to these dogs doing whatever. And then the next one we watched was something to do with a garbage truck. And they were going fishing. And after that, he started watching a dinosaur cartoon. Jurassic Park or Jurassic World. That was a lot better. I could sit there for hours after that. Now, I know I could understand it. Ha. But little old Max there, I'm pretty sure he didn't understand it. Regular, supreme, and I guess this is where we should stop. Okay, let's get this job done. Okay, I'll pause you for now. How do we do that? I'll just turn you off.